Hey guys, welcome to Quad Sketch, and today we're doing 4 people draw 2 pages without communication for a comic. And so basically, each person will get 2 pages, but they won't be like back to back. So, like, one person, one person, one person, one person, and then it will be a repeat of that order basically. We'll have no communication, one comics, and 4 artists. So, I hope you guys have fun, and let's get to it.
When I tried to think of an idea, I thought of immediately Pokemon. So I drew the Pokeball and the people, and I made the Pokeball on display. Then I drew the person clicking the Pokeball's center. Well, the worker says no. And then it's already too late. The Pokeball starts doing a weird thing, and then I had this thought of maybe them getting like zapped into a different dimension or a Pokemon world or something. I just let my mind go wild with this, and I'm sorry if the drawing isn't that good. I more was thinking than drawing. So that is my thought process and what it's supposed to be of this comic page.
Okay, now it's my turn. I've been waiting for this, and I was just figuring out what to do. So I just used the frame divider, I drew some grass, and then I put I don't think he has a name, but the red shirt guy there. And I put some sky and stuff, and then I did the exact same for the blue shirt girl, which you can see me taking a while on. I think I'm getting the skin color here. Actually, I can't remember why I'm taking this long. But and then I do all this filling and stuff. And then I start to do the hair and outline. And I just gotta wait for this. And then I do the hair. And I add the black stripes on the back. And then I add the sky. And then I'm not very good at drawing and stuff. So I had to use the circle stencil to draw the eyes. So I just tried to make their eyes match their shirt color. So I made the red shirts brown and the blue shirts blue. See, and I am really happy with how those turned out. And then I'm like sitting here deciding what color, and then I put the heads, and I do that, and they spot, and I'm not very good at drawing, so I trace over this Charmander, and then I color it in and stuff. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and then that's the end. Bye!
So it's my turn now, huh? Looking at the first 2 pages given to me, this is gonna be a Pokemon story, with the Charmander they run into. As the 3rd page in this, I felt it was my job to really start up some action. So I had Charmander fire blast a girl who doesn't have a name at this point. First, I wrote down what I wanted to happen each panel. Then I started my rough draft to get the proportions to look good. Then I cleaned things up and made it look actually decent. I did have to use an image to trace Charmander, but we don't talk about that. Afterwards, I added some color and did the backgrounds, yada yada, then I was done. Finally, I went back in to do some final details I forgot at first. Overall, I think I did pretty good. It fits the current art style and it keeps the plot going. I would say my biggest trouble was Charmander and the backgrounds. But unlike the Pokemon, I didn't have images to help the backgrounds, so they were probably harder. Well, that's about all I have to say. Really curious about what the next person will do and how they'll keep the plot going. They might chase after the Charmander, or maybe they'll find a completely new Pokemon. See you with the next artist and the rest of this comic. Good luck to next artists and me in the future. Hey guys, it's Noah here, and we got the final page, and this takes a huge plot twist, and I'm pretty excited about it, and I don't think this is what people were going for, but I think it's a perfect just story, and I think it's turning out perfectly so far, so yeah, obviously you can see, the guy, he doesn't look so happy, just a little angry, just a little. The power's mine, I will control everything. Just like, look at those eyes. Like, that just tells you how mad he is. Just evil looking. So, yeah, he's really scary. Oh, and there's a Pokeball because it's kind of set in Pokemon. But yeah, the power is just getting to him and everything. And, oh my gosh, this next scene, I feel bad for Blaze. She loves Pokemon. But here we go. Just look at Charmander. Like, he looks so sad and everything. And then, like, he's just wiped out. Like, you can just tell, like, look at him. Like, X that out. Like, he's just gone. And that's just him, like, annihilating him. And this next part gets just a little graphic. So, yeah. Let's just say he had a little too much fun annihilating Charmander and everything. And he's just blood everywhere from Charmander. And it's just evil. Like, he's insane. He's going crazy and everything. And yeah, I feel bad for that Charmander. Like, I shouldn't have ended like that, but oh, and here we go. He's just a madman, isn't he? You are next. Like, look at those eyes again, like they're insane. But I don't know. This is just idea that came up to me, so. And I felt like this was a perfect middle part for the story. But my time is running up, so I had to go. Bye!
So here I didn't know what to do, so I just started by adding the comic lines. Then I tried to think up of an idea, and I split the top 2 frames into 4, and I made them showing like just their face, and they kind of cool like they would do in a movie or something. I tried to text for him to say grr, but it didn't look so good, so I hand drew the text. Then I drew the other guy going gulp and like kind of looking scared. I drew the forest and the girl running away from the evil guy. And then I had the idea of them running into like a lake. I drew the people who were running from each other and the girl going down in the lake. Then I drew her in cannonball position and made bubble sound effects like boop boop boop. Then I decided to draw her swimming into a new area and her going face to face with the evil one, saying, "You don't have to do this." The evil one says, "Ha ha ha," and laughs to himself. Then, in the next frame, he says, "But I do." He tried to make this very interesting. I am so excited to see what they will do with it.
Okay, it's my turn again, and that like switch from the regular to the villain was kind of crazy. I'm guessing he got really mad, and that gave him powers because the Charmander hurt his sister. So, and then he had to like get the other guy. So I made him shoot the beam, and then like I made the Squirtle jump up in front of it, and I used the Squirtle from a different drawing, so I like formed it a lot. And then so the Squirtle jumped in the way, and then she's like all shocked, like, "Squirtle, oh no!" And I really like the font I used on the text. And then I accidentally changed the opacity for a second. And then I made, like, here, just wait a second. Oh, right. And then I had to, like, copy over the square over here to make it look like it's tired and, like, dead. And she says, why would you do that? She's, like, boiled up with all this anger inside of her. And I have to put the frame divider. Then she's over here. I was gonna make a red glint in her eye, but then I didn't. And then the hair. And then the shirt. And then I have to add the mouth. She looks really angry. And I put this, like, red aura around her. The black straggly lines. And then I added the blue because, like, they're in the ocean. And I really like how it turned out. So, yeah, that's my drawing. Bye.
Okay, it's my turn again, and I'm the second to last page. Maybe we have a big Pokemon battle going on or something. Oh my god, he's evil. That was legitimately my reaction to reading these last few pages. So I just had to go with it, I guess. For this one, I had our hero, the girl, defeat the evil guy, leaving the afterwards of this to the last artist to handle. I thought it would be a fun idea for a Pokemon to defeat the red guy instead of our hero. So she sends a Magikarp to take Mr. Bad Guy away. I kind of did the exact same process for this as my last page. Plan, sketch, make better, color, and finish. And it worked just as good as last time. There are these big gaps where I got nothing done though, as I was doing something else and didn't close the application. So now my footage sucks. How fun! Overall, I think I ended up with around the same quality as my other one. The plot progression is better, but I feel like it lacked a bit in visuals. A nice balance. I actually can't believe we're almost done. Well, I can, because we're going to the last artist. So, I guess you'll be going to them next. So, bye! Man, am I glad I gave myself that luck earlier. Hey guys, it's Noel again, and I'm here for my second part. And yeah, I think this is a really good ending. I really like it, and I hope you guys too. So yeah, I'll show you guys. Start here. Starting erasing. And yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I really like the art that I did on this one, but stop it. No, this is mine. Bum, bum, bum. But like, just look at his eyes. Like, I think he's just genuinely like terrified of him at this point. And I don't know why, but this is the final showdown, literally. But just rocks flying everywhere, like cracks in the ground, just everything just getting demolished over here. We just have this Magikarp. Totally just aura over here. Just like aura farming, like look at that. I don't like the colors on the beak, but it's whatever. I did good on it, I feel so. But yeah, I think that's crazy, first one, and then everything went dark. They gasp and wake up. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. But yeah. So let's go to the next one. It's just two of them, brother and sister, waking up in the bed, and yeah, they share a room and stuff, but like they're just waking up from a dream. Like they both look shocked and everything, and that probably was a cool dream too. Like I would love to be in that dream personally. But let's go to the next one. And yeah, you too? Yeah, that was so weird. We were fighting over Pokemon. Ha ha ha. Can't believe they were doing that. I know, that was insane. Yeah, I think this was just a really good part for the story. A good way to end it, just off of a dream, off of Pokemon. I think it was really funny. I like their expressions that I put in and everything, so... And I think this was just like an amazing part and everything. And I think it's just a good way to end it. We had a good start and a good ending. So I don't think anyone saw this coming. But my time's running up, so I have to go. Bye! Okay, so since we're done with the video and done with all of our comic pages, now we did a dub for you guys so you guys can watch it. Yeah, okay. So, I don't think you guys are ready for this, but it's gonna be awesome, okay? So, here we go!
Whoa. What's this?
Wait.
Too late.
What the?
OMG. Can we keep him?
You good?
The power is mine. I can control everything.
You are next.
Ah! You don't have to do this.
Ha ha ha. But I do.
Squirtle! Why would you do that? Whoa! That's it!
Hey!
Aha!
What? Ah! Stop it!
No! This is mine!
Suddenly, everything went dark. They gasped and wake up.
You too?
Yeah, that was so weird. We were fighting over Pokemon.